Hello everyone, Ciantier here, and welcome to more Majora's Mask. I am also known as Ben, and I'm once again joined by my sister.
Hello. I'm the one who calls him Ben. It's all my fault you have to say that. Ooh, there are pots back here.
There are pots.
We never come back here. Ooh.
That's what
You've been using more magic as a Zora than I think you have in any other form.
That's probably true.
Well, that's where they keep the fairy, because there's like always fairies by the owl statues.
Yep.
So that must be where they hide that one, huh? That explains that. The moon's looking awfully big up there, isn't it?
It's even only day 2.
Yeah.
What does the sign say?
I was going to wonder that myself. Now rehearsing at Zora Hall, the Zora band with that deep sea sound, the Indigo-gos.
So, what does deep sea sound even mean?
It sounds something that should mean something, but I don't think it does.
That sounds like an accurate...
It feels like
assessment.
if someone does like a gobbledygook, like where they put like random words in a way that should make sense. It does grammatically, but doesn't actually mean anything. Like the green smell ate, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Like that's a grammatically correct sentence. It sounds like it sounds like it's jargon that is supposed to mean something to the music industry, but you don't know enough to be able to know what it actually means. But it's probably just nonsense, right? Like the deep sea... Ow, Gwei. Go away, Gwei.
Go away.
I think Gwei is a contraction for go away. What do you think?
It's actually a contraction for leave me alone.
Leave me alone? No. Yeah, so it's well done of like where it sounds like it should mean a thing, even though it's not. They just made it up. But it sounds like it should be a thing. So this might be where you need to have a... I think you can make it? Oh, you can. Ooh.
These look bombable.
They do look bombable.
Can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Hey, look, I bombed them.
Dodongos? We talked about this before, didn't we?
Yes.
It's like oh! Well, that's good to know. Wow, it's really dark purple. Okay. Blue. Okay, fine. It's not purple, it's blue. Indigo! It's indigo because it's the Indigo-gos.
Got there.
They're named after the Great Fairy. Oh, kind young one, please find the fairies trapped in a Great Bay Temple. Please find the fairies who are the same color as we are and bring them back to us. What would happen? Ooh, that's nice. They healed your magic.
Yeah.
Go you. I like you. I feel like the other ones didn't do that, and we hoped they would. You were already full up in magic, so that's why or something. But...
Gotta change my action from explode to sword.
I wonder what would happen if... Oh, that's a good choice. I wonder what would happen if you brought in fairies of the wrong color. If they would, like, just ignore you and do nothing. Or if they would say, that's the wrong one. Like, if they have a special, like, dialogue cue that they've created for that scenario. Or would it just be nothing?
That's a good question.
Like, I don't like you. Do you like the like? Let's go inside the mouth.
Let's read the sign first.
Good idea. Zora Hall ahead. Now rehearsing. The Zora band with that deep sea sound. The Indigo-gos.
I think it's just their, like, tagline.
I was going to say, why are they called the Indigo-gos? It's a weird name, but now we know why. Because they're named after the color of the Great Fairy.
Yeah.
So we answered that question already. All right, Zora Hall. Do all of the Zora...
Like go-go dancing or go-go band or something? Go-go music? Isn't that
Go-go boots?
Now it just sounds like go-go gadget stuff.
No. I think go-go boots are a thing. From, like, the 60s. Like, Star Trek era.
Yeah.
You make have, right? Good luck practicing for this concert. I'm looking forward to your rehearsal. I feel like the entire Zora culture is centered around this band. Because they had multiple generations. We heard, right? That the pre-generation of it had Lulu the First sang. And their entire, like... physical structure that they have. It's not Zora Hall, it's Zora Hall, but it's not like Zora's Domain where it's like
right.
It's like the performance center with our stage and the dressing rooms for all the singers. Like it feels like their entire economy and society is built around this band. It's pretty weird. Oi, Mikau, what's up with the rehearsal? I've been told the rehearsal is about to begin, but the band members are still shut away in their rooms and Lulu's just hanging around by that lone island out back. What's going on? What is going on? Is this the shop?
Yes.
Ah, Mikau, welcome. We sell shields because they might have been stolen by a like, so it's more convenient to sell it here.
Interesting. This is a shield that heroes use, but it doesn't sell very well here. It's also 90 rupees, and in town it's 80.
Everything's more expensive if they're outside of town, I feel like. Except for the potions that are cheaper at Magic Hag's potion shop.
How are you supposed to have... Oh, this is just a generic arrow text because they didn't customize it to this arrow because you would have a bow by this point.
Yeah.
That's not a bad price for arrows.
60 rupees.
I've seen better.
Like I said, Magic Hag is cheaper.
Yep.
Otherwise, town's cheaper, everything. Your band's popularity is amazing. We've had all kinds of people coming into the shop lately. Really? I only see Zora's here. But okay, we'll take your word for that. Everything is covered in sand. I would hate to live here.
I was actually just about to ask, how would you like it if your entire area is covered in sand?
I would hate to live here.
You know what this is making me think of, actually?
This is where Lulu is, I think.
As a kid, I had a
yeah. We're not doing her yet.
ocean-themed bedroom.
So been prohibited due to the murky water. Oh, let's look to see if we can see the weird cloud that told us is a dragon cloud.
I think they're talking about that.
Yes. So I get it being the temple shaped like a fish or something, a whale. I can see that idea. But I don't see how it's a dragon cloud.
Yeah, I don't get the dragon idea.
Ah, good call. Anyway, your bedroom as a child.
But it had an ocean theme, so I had kind of like a sandy colored carpet, but I would not have wanted actual sand.
Yeah. We had our mom painted murals on our walls for our bedrooms as kids. So I had a dark green carpet like grass, and I had like kind of like a meadow. There was a tree on the wall, and a rainbow on the wall as well, and like flowers and stuff. And there was a unicorn on the wall. So it was like a glade in a forest with a unicorn. I mean, it wasn't really a forest because there was only one tree, but it was a glade with...
It was really freaking cool.
There's an owl in the tree as well, which was really cute. I like owls. And then Ben had kind of sandy-colored carpet, and he had water. And I remember the level of the water was like kind of the level of your bunk bed, so we would kind of pretend that the upper story of your bunk bed was a boat.
It was painted to that level specifically. I also had a lot of like plastic fish that had been nailed.
Yeah, and I had like fake flowers nailed to the walls for the, like the stalk was painted on the wall and then the flower was stuck on with a nail.
Those are really cool. Every other room that I've lived in since then has been so boring by comparison. Yeah,
because we had all the murals and stuff. And anyway, did you come here to see the Indigo-gos because you couldn't wait for the concert? I heard they were having a rehearsal and I've been waiting out here ever since. But the stage lights aren't even lit, so it looks like it'll be a while before rehearsals start. You can light the stage lights, by the way.
Yeah.
I think you get paid for it, which would be useful right now with your 200 rupees. I wonder when they're going to start. Come on, I want to see my Lulu. Your Lulu?
Should I go back to town and deposit my rupees and come
Maybe you should, since you have the owl statue now.
Yeah.
Might not be the worst thing. I'm not sure that you're buying anything, so if you have any more rupees, it'd be nice to be able to actually use them.
It would be.
But yeah, a lot of these characters I imagine here are going to say different things if you're Link versus if you're Mikau.
Yeah.
Like Zora Link. They're going to have very different reactions.
So I was actually thinking about something.
I don't think I was going to say really fast. I don't think it's raining at the coast. It rains like in Southern Swamp and stuff, I think, but I don't think it's raining on the coast on day 2.
But that I was thinking about last night is like what makes a world feel big isn't its physical size, it's how dense it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this like is not like a huge game world, but it's very dense.
Yeah. And that's what we were talking about with Twilight Princess, feeling like it feels very big and empty.
Yeah. It's not as dense feeling. And so like you can traverse across it quickly, but if there's nothing to do there, it doesn't really feel like that space matters. It just feels like a waste of your time. This actually makes me think of something that we've talked about in one of the vernacular games podcasts, I think, or if it wasn't us just chatting on the side, is this idea of stuff being like different types of obstacles. So there's this idea of like a relaxed obstacle, and a relaxed obstacle is one that like it impedes you from reaching your goal, but it's not tense. Like it doesn't add tension, so it's not like an enemy or something.
So it's like there's a Snorlax blocking the road.
Sure, but like a really common relaxed obstacle is just literal distance, literal physical distance. So if you have just a lot of space with nothing in it, it just doesn't feel very compelling.
Yeah, and like Termina Field has a lot of variety.
Yeah, it does.
Like, because it changes by each of the 4 places. Like, it's got the area with those weird mushroom rocks, and it's got, like, the pillars for Icana and stuff. So, it's got a decent amount of variety. Even though it's pretty small, it does feel like it's got a lot that's packed in there.
Yeah, and I'd rather have a smaller game world with everything more densely packed in it than a larger one with everything really spread out and dilute.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Mikau! Hey, what's Lulu up now? What's Lulu doing now? I was going up to, and I didn't see the word to, so I just skipped and then it didn't make sense. I'm so jealous of you to always be able to breathe the same air as Lulu. He's not saying my Lulu because he knows that wouldn't go over very well. And you know a side of Lulu that I don't. You know her private side, don't you?
You can read that a couple different ways.
Uh-huh. That's wonderful. I won't ask you to introduce me. A pictograph will do. Show me Lulu's private side. You don't go take a picture of her? If it's about Lulu, I want to know everything. I'll take anything. You know, I'm the consummate fan. Part of me is like, you should take a picture of her so you can do whatever this is. Part of me is like, I don't want to, like, encourage your stalker tendencies. You know what I mean?
You being an absolute creep.
Yeah. Someone, like, gives you something for lighting torches. Ow. Never mind, it was water. It's fine.
Yes.
The
Did
torches.
you not realize that was...
But I think it's someone in, like, the lighting booth area. Oh, no, it is this guy. Never mind. Are you the one who turned those lights on? You saved me. Here, go buy whatever you like. Ha. Oh, it's only 5 rupees. Still, I mean, it's 5 rupees, right? Hey, you can't do that. No climbing up on the rehearsal stage. We're doing the sound check right now, so don't make any noise. You should be Mikau and see what he says then, huh? Mikau, you're just in time. I want to check the levels on your guitar. Can you play me a note? Sure, why not? Huh, it's a little too quiet. I guess I'll turn it up a bit. Okay, thanks, Mikau. I'll say it was too quiet. I couldn't hear a single thing. Wow, that's a little too loud. I guess I'll turn it down a bit. Okay, thanks, Mikau. I feel like we're Goldilocks. Huh? I'm just going back and forth, I think, between up and down.
Yeah, it's funny, though.
It is. Goldilocks, like I said. It's interesting to see what items on the menu screen, by the way, it says you're able to use and not able to use.
Oh, uh-huh.
Mikau, do you need to see Joppas? You're going to have another jam session with him, aren't you? I can't wait. No, let's listen to what song he's playing, though. Because he is playing a song from a Zelda game.
Oh, yeah, that's like Dark World theme or something.
I have it written down somewhere, I think. But, like, Evan, I think, is playing the, like, Game Over song. And Japas here is playing, like you said, like, the Dark World theme or something. And,
Or could it be... I don't know. It's definitely familiar. I definitely recognize it.
Tijo or something, the drummer is playing, like, the cave theme or something. They're all playing themes from, like, older Zelda games.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And he's obviously playing the bass. You should talk to him as a human as well. Because he's like, how did you get in here? What's with you? This room belongs to Japas, the genius bassist of the Zora band. Go through my manager if you want to get my autograph. It's fun seeing their different reactions. Alright, now it's Mikau, so let's see you say that. Mikau! Where have you been? I'm all like, hey, where's Mikau? The concert's coming up soon. And our band leader has pulled a vanishing act. Evan's all holed up in his room just writing songs. And to top it all off, Lulu just stands out back staring at the sea. She doesn't even respond when you talk to her. If you guys think it's just because Lulu's not interested in me, I'd understand, but I'm telling you, it looks like something's really wrong. Is there something you're trying to hide from me? I'm not running an inquiry or anything. But look, if we don't start rehearsing real soon, we're not going to be ready for the concert. Which we already know from the manager, Toto, the concert is not happening. But no one has told Japas this. Huh? You want to have a jam session?
With that nice water in the background.
Try following this phrase I wrote on your guitar.
There's crab claw bass.
Yes, and you have a fish bones bass. Ben, it's right here. I wrote it down for you. That melody's bogus, man. What's wrong? You're not jamming like you usually do. You want to stop? Try following this phrase I wrote on your guitar. A down, right down. Or A, whatever. Whoa, that's nice. Down, right, left, down. I got it. Here I go.
Where do you get this from?
It's in his diary.
Oh.
Mikau wrote it in his diary.
The power of notes, everyone.
Yeah. But if you're me, you get it from writing it down in your book, as well as writing down the Ballad of the Windfish.
Yeah.
Because I'm weird like that. I think I also wrote down what settings on the keyboard to use to get the different sounds for Ballad of the Windfish, since it's 4 different instruments. I'd have to look again, but I think I wrote down suggestions for that. That's got a good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud. He'd resent the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he'd even let the others try it out. What do you think we should do?
Punch.
All right, well, let's try out the other room. So Tijo and Mikau, I believe, share a room, which is a wrong direction. You should go the other way to get to Tijo in your room. That's Lulu's room you're going to there. Oh, talk to him as a human. Never mind. I was going to say talk to him as... Ah, Mikau, you caught me. Lulu's been looking kind of weird lately. I'm worried. It's not like I was spying on her or anything.
Good, because you're in the wrong spot.
I'm not some kind of weirdo or some sort of slimy fish or anything. Yeah. I just remembered that I have somewhere to be. Oh, what time is it? Oh, yeah, I have to be there, like, now. See ya.
Yoink.
But if you're a human, I don't think he reacts like that because you're, See, now, the fact that he is in her room, I need to do a British accent, so I need to get into British accent.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by. I'm being busy with a focus on Zoras. That makes you a potential customer. Is this your room? I'm awfully sensitive to the sea breeze, so I'm sorry, but I'd like you to rent this room to me. But, this is a messy room. Does something happen in here? Well, I really can't do anything about it. I'll sell you a green potion for 40 rupees. Do you need any?
No.
Oh, well, that's too bad. If you ever want any, look me up. So it sounds like he didn't move in here until after Lulu had this, because I was going to say, like, he would have been a witness to the whole thing that happened, but apparently he moved in afterwards. So yeah, if you notice, I believe there is, like, a Gerudo sword somewhere or something like that. Like, there's kind of rubble around because it was raided. Or something. Is there a Gerudo sword? I feel like if you look maybe near the entrance or something, like, there's that rubble there in the middle of the room. Yeah, there. See, there's a giant Gerudo sword. Down.
Yeah, having cut a table in half.
Yeah. See, the Gerudo sword cut the table in half. So, like, that's what we're saying, there's kind of this big whole mess. The important thing in this room is you're going past it.
Piece of heart.
I was going to say the diary, but there's a piece of heart, too. But what's the other I can before we can really do the piece of heart thing?
Yeah.
Lulu's diary.
I want to do the whole chain in one go.
I figured, yeah. That's why I haven't said anything about it. Lulu's diary. It has been 2 days since I have lost my voice. I don't want Mikau to know, so I talked to Evan about it. When she says talked to Evan.
Wrote signs at Evan?
Maybe she wrote signs at Evan. He recommended that I take the eggs to the Marine Research Lab to have them checked. I think I'll take them right away. New day. Such a terrible thing has happened today that I don't even know where to begin writing. I heard a sound late at night, and when I opened my eyes, I saw strangers in my room. I tried to fight, but they were able to steal my precious eggs. It seems I lost consciousness after that. Today, I told everything to Mikau, the one person whom I didn't want to know about it. At first, I was too embarrassed and too sad to do anything. And with the words that Mikau said at that moment, I felt that all hope had been lost. But please, Mikau, I'm begging you, don't do anything rash. That's why, first of all, I feel like it is implied but never explicitly said that Mikau is the father of the babies, the eggs. Would you say? Yeah. So I think it's interesting that they never actually, like, come out and say that. Ah, Mikau, what have you been doing this whole time? It's just implied, but never said. It was kind of a weird, interesting thing.
Yeah.
Evan, the band leader, has been waiting for you for a while now. Hurry, go in. But also, I feel like it's a lot more sad than Darmani being dead. Because number one, people knew he died, but also like he's got the baby that likes him. Talk to him, if you talk to him anyway. But he doesn't like really have family and stuff. Whereas like Mikau is like he's got like a girlfriend and like babies and this band that's depending on him to be their guitarist. And so the fact that he's dead and like also no one knows, like it just feels a lot sadder. Like he's got all these ties and connections that people are depending on him, and the fact that he's dead, it feels really tragic, you know? Mm-hmm. Right. Mikau, how was it? Did you get the eggs back? I'm not gonna give them to you.
What am I supposed to show you? An
egg, I take it. But why would you show him an egg? Oh, you couldn't do it after all. Because the eggs are to the Marine Research Lab, so it'd be weird. Have you been to see Lulu out by the back of the ocean? Have you been out to see Lulu in the back by the ocean? Ever since the pirate stole her egg, she's just been standing out there gazing at the sea and sighing. Mikau, we need those eggs safe so Lulu can get her voice back. We've grown accustomed to life in a peaceful sea. The only one among the Zora tribe who's still able to go to blows with those wild pirates. It is you, with the blood of Zoran. I've never seen that as an adjective. Zoran heroes flowing within you.
Cool, new word.
This is a new description.
Add it to the list.
I thought it was Zora heroes, but it's Zoran heroes. Also, he's wearing headphones.
I feel like different localizers have different ideas of should they be singular or plural when you're talking about the collective group? Uh-huh. Should it be Zora or Zoras? This is the first time I've seen Zoran.
I've never seen this before since... I don't think I've seen it when I've read this cutscene before. I'm still keeping Lulu's problem a secret from the other band members. They've all been looking forward to our Carnival of Time concert. And I can't tell them it's canceled because Lulu can't sing, can I? What I think would be interesting is if he won't listen to Mikau then. Because remember, Japa said he doesn't like getting ideas from other band members.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I wanted to say something. It would be cool. I don't think they do this, but if when you fix everything so Lulu got her voice back, if Toto and Tam was like, oh, the concert's back on.
Oh, uh-huh.
But I don't think they communicate to him in time to tell him that. Oh, Link's tired, apparently. And so, anyway, he's playing the song, which is like the end song. Like an end game over ending song or something.
Yeah.
All right, well, you need to play Japis and Mikau's... Oh, well, if Lulu voice doesn't return, I don't know what we can do. Hey, how did you get in here? I shouldn't have to put up with this. People not associated with the band aren't allowed in here. If you want an autograph, we'll be giving them out at the town's carnival, so wait until then. Huh? That song. It works! Shows how the collaborative nature of music that Japis, Mikau, and Evan all came with different pieces of this, and it all works together, and like kind of the two minds are better than one.
It would have been really cool to have the Indigo-gos touring at random stables in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that would have been awesome. I like this song. I think it's really cool. It's a really neat sound to it. Mm-hmm. Not bad. That's a pretty good song I just made up. Oh, Evan. You got a good sense of melody. We'll play my new song at our next show. Thank us and thanks. You're not thinking of I'm stealing your song, do you?
Nope, not at all.
You're stealing Mikau and Japis' song, not my song. Alright, let's go see Tijo. I think his name is Tijo.
Sploosh.
That's a fun word to say.
It is, isn't it?
Hey, Mikau, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Oh, that's right. Evan, your band leader's looking for you. So okay, let's see what he's playing.
Oh yeah, that's like
Dungeon theme or something.
yeah.
Yeah. So see, they're all playing. I think that's really fun that they're playing songs from previous Zelda games. And it's cool here because that song totally works with drums, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mikau, where have you been? Where have you been? I was worried. He's so cute.
Yeah.
The concert in town's coming up, but it seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know that, huh? Especially Lulu. I haven't heard her voice in a long time. She's usually in good spirits, too. Oh, I wonder if this is related to the ocean turning all weird. Actually, I know a little bit of Lulu's secret. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
There's a rumor that the ocean is getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple.
Ooh.
And they say when that happens, something bad will befall the Zora descendant who's been protecting the temple. Do you catch my drift? I'm like elbowing you, right?
Your drift?
And lately, Lulu's been looking kind of weird. Maybe Lulu's the... Weird how it takes him a moment to start up the song. Anyway, so for some reason, Chijo and Mikau are roommates instead of Mikau having his own room or rooming with Lulu or something. So we have to go upstairs to get to his room. I don't know how he gets up there since he doesn't have a hook shot, but maybe he swims up the waterfall, right? We talked about that Zoras can do that.
Yep.
So let's see what he has to say for himself. Can you read Zoran's script? Zoran! We've seen this twice now!
Wow.
I don't know what's going on. Also, nice pearl.
Yeah.
Mikau, my diary. Today, Jappus and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but he writes great riffs. Here's what I played. See? Told you.
Yeah.
This is where you get it. Today, I had Lulu listen to my session with Jappus. She seemed to like it a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl, after all. Today, I had another jam session with Jappus. Evan was in the bad mood because when the two of us aren't writing songs on our own, here's what I played. I don't know why Jappus acted like this was brand new, because you did it earlier with him. But anyway, Evan called me over this morning. It was something about Lulu. He was in a real rush. I wonder what it could be. By the way, it seems like my lucky color this week is green. So he did not write a journal entry after talking to Lulu. Oh, there's a big fish on your wall. Well, a skeleton of a big fish. Also, I think you can swim in that water down there. Yes. And it goes underneath the path. Yes, see? Yep. Isn't that neat? It'd be cool if there's a treasure chest down here or something, huh? But it's just water. It makes sense for the... No, don't do that. It makes sense for the Zoras to have lots of water in their rooms. But anyway. Yeah.
Do you like having a skeleton of a centipede on your floor?
I wonder if it smells bad. Also, I think it's supposed to be a fish skeleton, not a centipede.
Probably.
It looks like a centipede, but I think it's a fish bone.
What other things are there to
Fishbone,
do
wishbone.
in this hall?
There's more people you probably could talk to. Like, you give that guy a picture of Lulu, that one-on-one, for example. I'm looking forward to your rehearsal. But I think the main thing at this point, so we talk to everyone, and we can't get the piece of heart yet, is probably starting the temple.
Is there anything?
So,
I feel
you
like...
could get a picture of Lulu, and then...
I feel like the temple is a little bit... like, I'd want to have a fresh episode for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to make this one that short.
Well, you could do the fish thing in the marine laboratory. I almost thought you were going to get Tattle in the picture with her. But you could do the fish in the laboratory.
I could also maybe go do the swamp Skulltula house.
That'll take more than 10 minutes. But yeah, you could definitely do that now that you've got... I think you need a Goron to do that, and it's helpful to have the... Ooh, Lulu's face! It's irresistible! Please let me have this. Okay? I guess that's money. Keep the change. For this kind of pictograph, I'll take as many as you have, so bring more. Oh, you can get money from him, apparently.
Interesting.
But, yeah, Swamp Spider House, you need to have Goron ability, and it helps to have the hook shot. So definitely we could do Swamp Spider House now.
Yeah, let's go do Swamp Spider House to round out this episode.
All
I feel
right.
like that's reasonable.
So then, Swamp, here we come.
wonder which side is better to get to it from.
Well, I think you have to do the boat ride. And, because either that or you can kill an Octoroke. Oh, yeah, you can kill an Octoroke. Okay. And then hop. Unless you want to get poisoned by swamp water. I could look at a map to see which direction is better to get to it from. But I think it's in the latter part of the trip, so I'm guessing going this way is better. If there are enough lily pads.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. We're gonna...
We can brave the water, huh? Can you roll in water?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, you can. It's not too deep. Yeah, it's right here. Ow. 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 Alright, well, that worked.
Technically, yeah.
Officially. You can tell it's day 2 because it's raining on us.
I want to read the sign.
Fearful Spider House. Straight ahead. I thought it was called the Small Spider House, but apparently it's the Fearful Spider House.
Good thing that burns in the rain.
Yeah. It's magic. Ooh, let's go talk to the guy. The dog's sitting now. Ah! Help me! I am not a monster! The spider's curse! It made me this way! I beg of you, in here, find them all! The gold ones! The cursed spiders! Defeat them, quickly! And when you defeat them, they have a little icon for you. Don't forget, the spider's token. It contains the spider's spirit. If you lift the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry, please, this is awful.
You don't say.
That is really cool looking with like the mask in there and the one arm, and it's really creepy, but it's also really cool looking. Like as a thing, you know. Do you prefer there are 100 gold Skulltulas out in the world that you need to go and find versus there are, 20 or 30 whatever Skulltulas in this building you need to find?
There's pros and cons to each. I wouldn't necessarily say I have a preference.
Mm-hmm.
This creates its own sort of like contained challenge, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, rather than being like a long-term thing. You can hear them all crawling around you.
Yeah, you can.
How creepy. There are so many spiders that live in my bathroom. Now, did it say how many there were total? Is it 20 or 25?
Like 25 or 30, I think.
I'm gonna see what the guide says of how many there are. Also, I love that there are spider motifs on the wall. Like on that pillar behind you. Like someone knew this was a spider house.
Yeah.
Its destiny is to be a spider house. It wasn't just like cursed. It was built that way. I'm gonna see how many are in here. Please feel free to take our fresh spring water home with you, Swamp Tourist Center. This is apparently a tourist attraction, the Southern Swamp then.
Apparently.
Okay, I found the Deku Palace. Swamp Spider House. It says... I think there are 30. Yeah, it says there are 30.
I'm gonna multiply my bugs.
Good call. So, 30 spiders. Or lose them all. Uh-oh. Well, at least you didn't... You need a different bottle? Okay. Well, that didn't multiply very well.
There's more bugs.
Oh, if you hit check, what happens? Does Taddle talk about him sleeping? What's with this Deku scrub? It's just sleeping here like a lazy fool.
What a pain.
What a pain. So that's, what, 1/6? 1/5? You have 1/5 of the spiders, Ben. You have a song that wakes people up, you know. He's sleeping with his eyes open.
I feel like I do that sometimes because I wake up with really dry eyes.
I want a camera on you now. You were right the first time, I think. There you go. Do you want this to be your alarm clock?
There are worse alarm clocks.
He's so cute. I love Dicker Scrubs, they're adorable. I think he's got the shaggy head. Apparently he burrows in the ground really well too.
Apparently.
We actually don't really see Dicker Scrubs that look like that very much in this game. We see the Mad Scrubs, which are the ones that are like orange, that look like that. And then we have like the Business Scrubs and the ones with like the pokey heads that are like kind of attendants on the king. And then some of those, unique ones of the king and the butler and the princess. But we don't really see, like, just the normal, quote-unquote, normal scrubs like that. Except for, like, he's, like, basically the only one, I think. So that's kind of interesting, huh?
It is.
Yay, you got a bug. Yay, more bugs.
I still hear something.
Yeah, that's convenient. They have the scritching noise to let you know. It's kind of like how you have the glittering fairy hair on the mask to let you know if there are fairies. Like, that's a useful thing to do, too, for game design, is, like, letting people know in some way that you have or have not cleared the room.
You'd have to kind of memorize how many there are, though.
But I think there might be things on the ceiling. Check again. I think, yeah, see, there's things on the ceiling.
Yeah, you're correct. There are.
It's just really hard to see them because it's so dark. Again, it's darker for us. Ben's probably going to lighten the color of this. Uh-oh, you're going to get attacked by hornets. Actually, you should get tattle on them to see if they're bees or hornets. You can read now. What does she call them? That's a giant bee. Don't ask me. You can either fight or run. It's up to you. So they are bees, not hornets. Well, okay, they're gone anyway. But they don't feel like beehives is I think why I always call them hornets. They feel like more like a wasp nest than a hornet or than a bee's hive,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I guess they could be a beehive. Yay. Okay, there's still one more or something. But yeah, like, I think that that's really good to, like, let people have that way of knowing that I finished with this room or not.
Yeah. Okay, what am I missing and where is it?
It might just be on a wall. Like, on that thing or something. Pretty sure there's just one. Based on how quiet it is. Like, that it sometimes doesn't make noise, for example.
Sounds like it's over this way.
Huh.
There's still one more.
Wasp nest, yeah. Or beehive.
It had magic in it.
Ah, nice.
Kinda, but not.
Well, let's leave this room for now and we can come back later.
Important.
In case it's like the whole building sounds like that. I don't know. You got 2 from the barrels, right?
Maybe?
I feel like you did. We're about a third of the way through, so that's good. Yeah, you really do need a hook shot for this. I don't know how you get some of those if you didn't have the hook shot. I guess maybe in theory the boomerang. Does the boomerang really bring things back? The throw boomerang. I mean, it kind of does, I think, but
I think it has boomerang powers.
look at the giant spider motif on the wall.
There is a lot of spider motif around, isn't there?
Yeah. Haha. It's a pretty nice house if it weren't infested with spiders. And I wouldn't want every room to have spider motifs, but...
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't.
What kind of anti-spiderist are you?
I know. But it is kind of a cool building. All these pillars. Would you want to have a spring in the middle of your room, though?
Typically no. I like the idea of like a house with a courtyard, though.
Yeah, but this is inside a building.
And a water feature in that, but...
Yeah. Yay, 14. We're almost halfway.
Okay, we're gonna go Goron Town. It's easier to bust these as they go on.
Yeah, you don't have to roll into them. There's also a boulder I think you need to break. You don't have bracelets for picking up things in this game like you did in Ocarina of Time.
No strength upgrade.
Yeah, because you've got the Goron, I guess, that's able to do it, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I hate these soft
There's like
piles
a
of dirt. But,
plant,
oh well.
some kind of raised stone in the middle of this room. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. That wasn't what I was expecting. See, what is this?
Some sort of stele.
Yeah.
A memorial to all the spider hunters past.
I don't know what it is. There's a spider on top of it.
There's a ladder over here too.
Yes, this building has very tall ceilings.
It does.
Also, the ladders feel a little fancy looking, but maybe it's just the angle I was at. It looked like it was slightly different from just a general, normal one.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that front.
It probably isn't. But it looked like it's more red colored or something. It might be the lighting.
That could be.
I'd check the ceiling too. I feel like I remember that there are spiders that hang out on like the edges of the ceiling where there's like a little lip.
That, I believe, is in the other one.
Okay, it's the other house. I feel like there might be one on the ceiling or something that we can't see because it's so dark. Oh, wait, there's one down there. Ha.
That's kind of the lip you're talking about.
A little bit, yeah. Ha, we got you. All right, getting close to 2/3.
This room is now blissfully quiet.
Just fire crackling. Must be a torch
Yeah,
somewhere.
my brain kind of drowns that.
See,
noise
does that
out.
look like a normal ladder to you? It probably does. I think it probably is normal.
Probably.
Something about it just seemed a little different to me for some reason. I don't look at ladders, apparently.
That strikes me as likely.
I think so. Definitely some spiders in this room. I think I just saw one actually on the wall here. Yep, there he is.
Not to mention the one to my right.
Ah, yeah. Can you imagine living in a world where spiders are that size? Or like the Skulltulas? Like, these are Skulltulas too. The non-gold ones. The ones that look like skulls. Can you imagine having... Yeah. Can you imagine having spiders that size?
That sounds horrible.
Oh. I feel like Australia sounds bad enough. Is that a giant spider statue right there in the middle that you're going to stand on top of? We'll have to look at that from the ground properly at some point.
I feel like there's a spider inside one of these things.
I don't think they're in the flowers. Have you gotten all of the wall patches?
I'm not sure what I have and haven't gotten wall patch wise.
I know, it's hard to keep track of them.
I have not gotten this one though. There's a lot of magic in here.
Mm-hmm. You're wearing it.
Yeah, it's fine.
At least you didn't run out. Like, you were able to recoup the one you grabbed.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna activate this.
Hello. All right, 20. I could have sworn you just had 19, and now you're 22, because you're over 2/3 now. Maybe try doing a Goron pound on the ground and seeing if that gets anything out of those things more.
That's not an unreasonable thing to try.
I mean, maybe you got everything out of those things already, but I meant pounding the ground, but that too.
It's good against pots.
I guess that's good to know. I think you got 2 out of those pots. Now, if you go back up to the upper part, you got one on the upper story? Not that thing, but on the side to your right. You got the one that was over there, right?
I'm trying to place things by sound. It sounds like there's something up there, but
I don't think there's something right there.
well, I hit the dark splotch I was seeing.
Yeah. I would just check over on there again. Like, did you definitely get the one that's on the upper story? Ah! Okay, you didn't get the one of them in the barrel. I thought you got 2 out of barrels. Maybe you didn't.
I think I just got the one.
Okay, that explains it. All right, that should have cleared it up.
Yeah, it's quiet in here now. I don't know if I need more of these or not.
Better safe than sorry, I suppose, right?
That's my feelings.
Too late. I think he burrowed in the ground.
It's hard to get all of them because stuff still animates while you're...
Like, celebrating your victory. Like, I got something in a bottle. It's like, stop celebrating, get more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at that central pillar thing again, though. We're not in that room yet, but when you go. Well, maybe we are. I'm not sure, actually. Where are we? There's a tree inside the house. That's cool. We should look at the ceiling at some point here, because I'm curious about the ceiling, since there's a tree growing. Also, the combination of crackling fire and crittering, you know...
There's a lot of white noise in this room.
Yes, it's a very noisy room. Also, the music is very subdued in this building, so... Ooh, there were 2 and 2 or 3. How many were there? Yeah, there were 3. Wow. So that's 9/10.
There's quite a few in there, that's for sure.
I wonder what that gossip stone says.
Probably boing boing you have X hours left.
No, I mean, if you talk to it wearing the mask of truth, that you're going to earn in a few minutes.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's why I was wondering. I thought I saw a Skulltula, but it didn't fall down, so maybe not. Oh, it was bees. That's what it was. Okay. Giant bees. Giant killer bees.
Not the only Zelda game with a bee, isn't it?
Aw, heart.
You can believe it.
I can believe it. Well, we know there are more in here. Maybe check around the edges of the room, up on the near the ceiling, or is it just tree up there? This whole room is tree. I wonder if this room actually is open to the air, and it's just, you know, tree. Oh, there are more bugs on the ground.
There are.
Maybe tried that one.
I want Din's fire.
Din's fire would be nice, yeah. Not an option in this game, however. Let's see, you've gotten... I think there are supposed to be 2 Skulltulas in the grass, and you got 1 of them, right?
That is accurate.
Maybe try being a Goron and pounding. Maybe that would help. 'Cause that's an area of effect thing, right? Oh, there it is. Ha. Yay. 1 more. That was convenient.
Oh, this is where you can plant the bean to get over there.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have the hook shot or something, I guess.
I just jumped with the spider, or with the hood.
Yeah, I think if bunny hood, you can jump. Can we look at the pillar, by the way? I mean, we can go back to that room and do it, but... I just wanted to look at the... Oh, it is in this room. I heard something.
I think I got this already, but I've got a plethora of bugs. So.
Yeah. Just to check.
Yeah, I didn't cutscene the whole thing.
Yeah. Could we look at that spider thing in the middle? Because I'm curious to look at it. Huh. I think it's a spider.
It's got quite a creepy face.
Spiders should have more than 2 eyes, though, don't they? I mean, spiders are horribly creepy.
Quiet in here.
I thought I heard a noise. Maybe I didn't. Ah! There it is. Yay! The curse is now lifted. Let's go talk to the guy.
Yay!
Oh, I've been saved! I thought I was going to die. You see, a while back, someone told me I could become rich, and he gave me this mask. He said the instructions were inscribed somewhere in here, but when I went to look, I was cursed. If I had known it would be such an ordeal, I would never have taken it. Here, take it! It's yours! Oh, cool. I didn't realize that it was hollow on some of those parts.
Yeah.
That's kind of
This is
weird.
the same mask the Sheikah spoke of.
Yeah, and there are no
The only
Sheikah in this
reference to
game.
the Sheikah, maybe the Lens of Truth reference the Sheikah, I don't know.
This mask allows you to hear and understand the wisdom of gossip stones and the thoughts of animals. Only one kind of animal. Oh, he's bald. I've had enough of this. As soon as I get it together, I'm going home.
I don't blame you, dude.
The only animals I am aware of that you can hear the thoughts of are dogs. Can you hear the thoughts of cuckoos or cows? Already talk to you.
Only if you play a song for them.
Yeah, but like, you know, cows do talk to you though. So I feel like the only animal you can hear is dogs.
You were curious to know what that one gossip song
Yes, I figured that's what you were doing. It probably says something like, there are X number of Skulltulas in this room, or something really useless like that. But I'm curious. It makes a ladder show up.
Oh, on the other side. Okay, I see.
That's nice. Yeah, so that would be how you would do it if you didn't have the good jumping abilities.
Yeah, but you need a magic bean also, I think.
That's what I'm saying. You'd use a magic bean. Yeah, you would go to the other side to get the magic bean. The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you, but its words are heard in secret. The mask that can see into people's hearts and minds also seems to work on animals as well.
Cool, that was enlightening.
Very helpful. I want to see Link's face wearing that now that I know it's got holes on it. So the orange parts are his face. Like his forehead or something? That's really weird. That's a weird mask. I mean, they're all weird masks. Like none of these are masks that, I mean, Bunny Hood maybe, but most of these are masks that you would not actually want to wear because they'd be super awkward on your face. Well, I have glasses, so I actually would find any mask awkward to wear. That's covering my eyes, I mean. Ruff! I've had it with this foolish master. What's a racing dog like me doing in a place like this? Oh, how I miss the ranch. Poor doggy. Also, let you know you can go to the ranch to race dogs if you didn't already know that.
Yep.
Because presumably the first thing you do when you get this mask is you try the dog. That's the reason there's a dog here.
Yeah.
Right? Is so that you can be like,
Absolutely.
oh, let's go see what, this guy's
Well,
saying.
my inclination is to go deposit these rupees and restart the cycle.
I think so. And start a new episode with that as well.
Yeah.
Swamp Spider House a go.
Yeah, I kind of like these as little challenge houses. Obviously, like, collecting Skulltulas is...
Over the entire course of the game.
entire course of the game. Like, how are you going to handle that with the back in time mechanic?
Uh-huh.
The cycle. Like, that's an important question you have to have an answer to.
Yeah, like would you retain the Skulltula things versus would they disappear? Presumably you'd retain them, but it seems really awkward. Yeah, I think it's nice to have it be like a contained house.
I like it as a mechanic for a little mini dungeon.
Exactly. It's definitely a different thing, like because there's room for like game long quests out in the world where you're looking for things, and then there's room for like contained to one area kinds of looking for things quests.
Yeah.
They're definitely, like, not the same thing.
Yeah, definitely not. So, it's definitely interesting to me, sort of the difference in that structure.
Well, next time,
we will do ourselves a dungeon.
Great Bay.
The Great Bay Temple. But until then, everyone, thank you all very much for watching. Until then, take care. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.